Tell me your story, show me your pain. Teach me how to find a healing river again. Where is the water that first made me whole? Where is the power that can remake my soul?
The canal was right out there. Gone now. They paved over it, so no more water. Now we brew coffee, the best in Cincinnati. Notice how it says Hebrews? Or in this case, she brews.
Hey, Mama.
Taylor, are you looking for sex or love?
Both?
What? Get the order right, honey. There's an extra pair of pants in the locker.
Okay.
Is she your mom?
No.
Is she her mom?
No. But don't tell her that.
Frittata's up, Mama Bear.
Blessings till it hurts.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
What now?
I told Michael he had to close up tonight because I needed to make more mugs. I lied. We don't need no stinking mugs.
And you lied because?
Because he wants to move out, Peter. He's gonna go look at apartments. I mean, he just graduated for your sake. It's the rush.
Life? He's 18, Ingrid. You moved out when you were 18.
Yeah, and look how I turned out.
You turned out great. And so was Michael. He's my favorite nephew.
He's your only nephew.
Nothing is going to happen to him.
Who died and made you God. You can't promise that.
Look, I got Vespers. Coffee tomorrow?
You're my well, Peter.
Yeah, well, the well has to refill sometimes. When did you become so cautious, Ing? I mean, you used to adopt everything that came through the door, and now it's just Michael and your cubs. What about the rest of the world?
Have you seen the rest of the world lately?
Good night, Rose. Good night, Michael.
Hey, good luck in college.
Hey, thanks.
You sure?
We got it, Nadine.
Rose, you know that grill needs a good cleaning.
I know how to clean the grill.
Hey, so I'm the brash but charming singer you're all gonna fall in love with, so they actually pay me to play this time. Hey! So my dad was this really pissed off Irish guy, right? Liked to smash things up. So I wrote this song about him.
Well, the sun comes up and the moon goes down, and we work all day for barely a crown. And the time comes along and the time goes away, and we spend our lives with nothing to say. So give me a gun, give me a knife, give me a reason to not take your life. You killed my friends and my brothers as well. You may kill me, but we'll both go to hell. La da 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 da.
Excuse me, lady.
Oh, what's up, big guy?
How old are you, kid?
I'm older than I look,
Yeah,
man.
right, so am I. And so's my license, which I'd like to keep.
There's a paradox to living, 'cause the way to give is just by giving, 'cause the way to live is just by dying, and the way to find love, stop trying and just love.
I use a hairbrush.
Dang, girl.
This is totally not what my mom is paying us for.
I know. Totally irresponsible, Michael.
Dang, I'm supposed to be the responsible one. You're still in high school, but I
have to go study for my SATs since I'm still in high school.
Joke. Hey, joke. You're 10 times as responsible as I am, and way hotter, too. What?
You're leaving.
3.5 miles. Xavier University is 3.5 miles away.
It's another world.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I swear.
I still have to go.
May the Lord, who frees you from sin, save you and raise you up.
I'm sorry, Father. Can you... This one's DOA.
Yes, that's fine.
Michael?
Ma'am?
What?
Mrs. Amberlin?
Yes, I'm trying to find my son.
You were supposed to check in
No,
at the
I'm
desk.
looking for Michael. I'm Mrs. Amblin. I'm looking for my son. Peter, where's Michael? Why can't I see Michael? What's going on? Peter!
Ingrid.
I need to see Michael.
Mrs. Amberlin, your son was DO. He passed 25 minutes ago.
There must be some mistake. No, please, I just need to see him. You have to let me see him. Peter, please tell her.
Mrs.
Please tell her
Amberlin,
that I need to see
another
my
young
son.
man's car jumped a curb and he didn't suffer.
God.
No, I gotta go.
Is that him?
You can't go in there.
Is that who murdered my son? And he gets to live? He gets to live? Why does he get to live? Why does he get to live?
Hey, Mom, there was a total mix-up.
Tell me your story, show me your pain, teach me how to find that healing river again. Where is the water that first made me whole? Where is the potter that can remake my soul?
Why do you get to live?
Lord, I've been drifting, and I don't know why. When did this world get so barren and dry? Where is the water that first made me whole? Where
Match that,
is
Papa
the
Pete.
potter that can remake my soul?
love you. Bye, sweetie.
You see this?
I saw the obituary.
No. The local section, Peter. They put them together like they were brothers or something. We have got to make sure that he never hurts anyone again.
Mr. Lagerman.
Dave, do we...
Thank you for doing this. I know prosecutors have long hours.
And short lives.
My sister, Ingrid Amberlin.
Mrs. Amblin, I'm so sorry.
So am I. Is there any chance for death?
No. It's vehicular homicide, Mrs. Amblin, so...
He was stoned out of his mind.
Yes, and that will be in the charges. A DUI and driving under suspended license is aggravated vehicular. Plus, if he has any other priors, well, normally I'd go for up to 20 years.
Normally?
The defendant is a juvenile. Well, he's 17.
So what? It's a prank? Kids will be kids?
No, but it will be handled differently. CPS is involved. Plus, the defendant, Alec McCourtland, is a foster child. So, Job and Family Services is involved. They've already assigned him a guardian ad litem.
So where is he now? At a party?
Ingrid. No, it's okay. He's being booked into 50-50. It's juvenile detention at 50-50 Reynolds Avenue.
Kid jail.
Basically, yeah.
Then what?
He'll stay there through his trial and sentencing.
Then what?
Look, he's not just a foster kid. He's a bad egg. He bailed on his last family, stole all of their prescription painkillers, and just disappeared about a month ago. Stopped going to school, has a history of substance abuse. Rehab didn't stick.
Surprise, surprise.
If all they do is detox, all they do is retox.
So, what happens now?
I get him tried as an adult. McCourtland agreed to waive his right to an amenability hearing, so this should be pure.
All rise. Hamilton County Youth Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Hua Ling Graham presiding.
Good morning. This bind-over hearing is now in session. This is a closed hearing. The only persons allowed in the courtroom are those directly involved in the case. Please be seated. There are 3 criteria in determining whether the defendant, Alec McCourtland, is to be tried as an adult: age, seriousness of offense, and prior record. Which it seems I have almost nothing on. Counsels, please approach the bench. Counsel Longerman, how did we get here without an amenability hearing?
I have a signed waiver by the accused, Your Honor.
And why wasn't this expressly stated in the record beforehand? Counsel Gidmeyer, I'm sorry, do you have someplace else you'd rather be?
No, Your Honor. It's just that Mr. McCourtland, he signed a waiver against my counsel.
Rule 3 of the Ohio Rules of Juvenile Procedure says that the accused may relinquish his rights to be tried as a juvenile only with permission of the court after we have determined that the juvenile understands the consequences of that action. That's what amenability hearings are for, gentlemen.
I know, Your Honor, but it isn't required if... Look, McCourtland understands, trust me. I mean, he may be a smart-ass. He's not stupid.
Well, gosh, we have your testimony. What else do we need? And there's no legal guardian, is that correct?
No, Your Honor. There is a guardian ad litem from Job and Family Services.
Excuse me, you, guardian, lose the phone now.
Why does the kid have to agree? Well, why don't they just put a robe on him?
Defense respectfully requests that Your Honor overrule Mr. McCourtland's waiver in so much as the defendant's psych eval shows that he suffers from ADD with comorbid symptoms of OCD.
Just because he watches birds and washes his hands a lot doesn't mean that he's a...
Just stop. You both have done shoddy work here, gentlemen. Just plain shoddy. Sit down. Now! I am enjoined by juvenile law to determine whether this young man knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waived his right to an amenability hearing. I do not find the facts compelling.
Not compelling? He murdered my son!
Ingrid.
Alec McCourtland will be tried as a juvenile.
You said he would be tried as an adult.
I said maybe.
No, you said that you could do it.
What does this mean now, Dave?
Well, at worst, he'll be sent to DYS until he's 21.
What, 4 years of summer camp?
Actually, they only send the most serious...
Mr. Longerman, do you need a timeout?
My apologies, Your Honor.
Are there any adults in this room? Trial is set for 1 month from today.
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Who is this?
Great, this is Chad from Cardholder Services.
Everything you make is so beautiful. The pottery, this place, that.
Oh, sweetie, it's not art, it's just a stencil.
That you made everything, the pottery, the food, Michael.
Well, I did have a little help making Michael. You know, he talked about you all the time.
I don't know how to let go of him.
Neither do I.
Need you to light up my life. Nah. Total crap cliche. Need you to... what? Need you to what?
All rise.
Alec McCourtland, considering the grave circumstances of your offense, prior unsuccessful rehabilitation efforts, and your failure to respect the rules of the Hamilton County foster care system, but weighing these against time already served in detention, your abandonment as a child, and the circumstances surrounding that incident, the court is ordering a suspended sentence and treatment in lieu of incarceration. This means that your guilty plea will be suspended during your 6 to 12 months residence at the Merskin Juvenile Treatment Center. If you successfully complete the program, your case will then be dismissed as not guilty. However, if you fail to complete the program, your case will be reopened, and I will recommend that at such time, you be remanded to the Department of Youth Services for extended incarceration until the age of 25.
Well, Judge Graham Crackers and Milk strikes again.
So he's the victim now. So he gets treated for his unfortunate condition and all is forgiven. He gets dismissed as not guilty. What the hell is that?
There's gotta be something else, Dave.
If there was something I could do, Mrs. Ambler. There were facts in the probation investigation that the defense completely mischaracterized, made McCourtland seem almost like...
a victim.
Yes, and he's not. He's just a slick little criminal. I'm sorry.
Well, that's it? Everyone else is done?
Except us. We don't get to be done. Ever.
Look, I'm telling you, he is a runner. And that security at Merskin, what security? He'll be out in about 2 seconds.
The well is dry. And I'm dry. How can I give what I don't have to give?
Long time, Ray.
Father. I fell into the gutter again, Father. And I drug Lisha and the kids with me. I hit Dre when he poured out my booze, because I'm a worthless piece of shit.
No! What you did was wrong, Ray. But you have to remember who you are. Remember whose you are. We both do.
Dre said he'd forgive me, but that just makes it worse. I'm unfixable, Father. Why do you even...
No, you're not, Ray. God hasn't given up on you, and neither have I.
But I can't do it. I ain't got it in me.
Then let him do it in you. Tomorrow night, in the Parish Center. Come on. Alicia can attend Al-Anon at the same time.
No, she gave up on me.
What's the number, Ray? I'll call her. You do know you're crazy, right? That is crazy. But I wouldn't be here if you weren't. So whatever you're doing, I'm in. Ingrid? I tried to call you 5 times. Why didn't you call me?
I'm not the enemy here, Peter. Why should I die?
Who said you were gonna die?
No one is gonna fix us. We have got to fix ourselves.
Now, what are you talking about? Who's we?
You and me and the survivor support group that we are gonna start at Our Lady of Grace.
Next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, take your pick.
Ingrid, I don't think that would be appropriate.
Peter, please. We need to do something. I mean, I need to do something. Please.
I prayed my family wouldn't show up.
Exactly, Arjun. I mean, your restaurant, it's not just a building, it's a part of you. Breaking and entering, I mean, hell, try rape.
I agree.
This is Rose Harkin, everyone. Now, Rose is,
Family. Now, honey, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but he was sentenced as a juvenile. You're a juvenile. What do you think should have happened to Michael's killer?
Perhaps we should focus
I think Michael should still be alive and he should be dead, but he's not. So I think he should be made to regret what he did for the rest of his life. That's the only way I'm ever gonna sleep again.
Sorry, guys. What the hell, Peter? You said we were gonna go until 8:30.
You said survivor support group, Ingrid. Support group.
Exactly.
That's not what this was. This was... You don't heal wounds by poking them.
Oh, so Catholic denial, that's your solution?
Just us. Justice, is that what you want?
Yes!
Justice without mercy is revenge. God doesn't want that.
Well, it's what I want. It's what I want, Peter, and it's what a hell of a lot of people want, too. It's what I need. I need to do something. I need to take action. Do you know, last week, I almost...
Honey, it's okay. It's not taking action to rage over something you cannot change. Michael isn't coming back. We have to focus on what we can change and who we can change. Ingrid, go home. Pray.
Look, I'm telling you, he is a runner.
Looking for love that... No. No freaking looking for love crap, you brain-dead piece of...
What's he doing? It's a new guy, isn't it? I think. It's not bad. Damn. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's right.
Man, don't touch me! It was just a kiddie piece of crap starter guitar. I put it out of its misery, man. Man, I had a guitar.
The one in your car? The one you trashed? You can find till group session tomorrow.
Actually, I was thinking maybe we could schedule it for June the 14th. Okay, yeah. And is there any other paperwork I need to bring besides the ID? Okay, I have to make a copy of the ID. Okay. And Social Security as well?
Would you like to die like that?
Yes.
Ingrid nailed him on a VCO.
Violation of court order.
He'll be locked up until he's 25.
Sorry I'm late. May I? This is a list of victims' rights groups and their locations. You're all familiar with MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Well, some of you may genuinely benefit from what these groups do.
Peter, why are you...
But that's not what we do. This is the last meeting of Just Us. Now, as a connection, I'm inviting you to join our mercy teams. There will be sacraments and counseling and listening. It's at the Juvenile Center at 5050 Reynolds Avenue.
That's where he's at.
Yes, it is. All the information is on the lists. Call me.
Michael was like a son to you.
Why does it feel like you left when Michael left? Or before? I can't breathe. I can't. Please, just let me see him in my dreams. Just let me see Michael in my dreams.
The body of Christ.
Amen.
The body of Christ.
Amen.
Attention, all juvenile facility visitors must vacate the premises by 4:30.
Hello? Father Peter Wexler, Our Lady of Grace Parish. The database said that you were Catholic. Or rather, it actually said ex-Cath, which seems kind of high-tech to me, so I thought that I would...
Ex-Catholic. I don't believe that crap anymore.
Put away childish things.
Exactly.
Good. Me too. St. Paul said, when he was older, that he put away childish things. He was talking about growing closer to God. Childish faith just isn't enough anymore, is it?
Nothing's enough anymore.
Not when you're carrying around a 1,000-pound backpack.
Don't need any more guilt.
I can see that. You've got enough already? Why don't you make confession and unload that backpack? No God, no guilt. Right?
How could you? No, whatever. I told you I don't believe.
You know how you can't actually fly in a picture of an airplane?
What?
Real forgiveness is a plane you can fly in. It's so much better than pretending that you don't need to be forgiven.
Oh, so you forgive me?
Yes.
That's what you're supposed to say.
True.
You know what I did?
Yes.
Wait a minute. You were in the courtroom. You're the
uncle of the boy that you killed.
Jesus!
Not really, but I'm trying.
I told you I didn't believe. You knew what the stupid X meant. Even if I did believe, I wouldn't listen to some psycho priest like you.
All I want...
No, get out. Get out of here!
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Bless me, Father. It's been 2 months since my last confession.
3.
These are my sins.
There's got to be something. You use the Lord's name in vain.
I do not.
Yes, you do. You say, oh my God.
That's not...
Yes, it is.
God isn't his name, it's his title. I've never felt anything like this before, Peter. I mean, even Evan's death, that was clean. It's an ache, you know, that'll always be there. It'll never go away. But this, I would rather be hit by a car myself every day for the rest of my life. Why? Why would God let that happen? I mean, what is the purpose of an 18-year-old boy who has his whole life ahead of him being crushed? So what possible purpose could that serve?
Or families in Syria being beheaded, or girls in East India buses being raped. I don't know why God allows what he allows, or does what he does. I just know that he tells me what he wants me to do, and I trust him.
Well, that's pretty frickin' one-sided, isn't it? And you're okay with that?
He doesn't ask my permission.
Well, I am not okay with that, Peter. I am not okay with that.
Are you here to confess your sins or God's?
I'm here because I'm drowning. And, okay, yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe somewhere in here are my sins, but God is not coming to rescue me. I don't even want him to rescue me. I want him. Peter, I don't know how to get to him. I hate him for what he's done, but nothing makes any sense without him.
And you're here because?
Because you said the other night, you said that my rage won't bring Michael back. And you're right. Of course you are. But my rage, that was all I had. And now I don't even have that.
Well, if...
You also said that you and we should start to focus on what we can change and who we can change. And what did you mean?
You heard that? Well, I know that I said that God doesn't tell me why he does what he does. Sometimes I get a glimmer. Are you sure you want to hear this?
No, but go on.
Michael was never yours. I think God is reminding you, us, all of us, that God is teaching us to love what He loves, who He loves, even if that means loving outsiders. And yeah, forgiving them. The awful ones. The ones that we would never let in if it was up to us.
Oh my God! You are talking about him, that kid who killed Michael? How could you? How could he? No. I was willing to try to move forward if I could, or put it behind me, but that is going backwards. He is the gun that killed Michael. Peter? So God killed your son. How'd you get past it? I used to want to be exactly like you. Of course you know that, because you are the original mama bear. Actually, at first, I wanted to be a nun really bad. I wanted to be you. But then, you know, boys. Evan, and then a kid. So now I've got what you've got. Dead son. I mean, he forgave everyone because he's God. But you didn't have to forgive. And you did. I mean, duh, of course, I know you did, but how? And Peter, not my Peter, your Peter. He betrayed your son. They all did. Didn't you hate them? For that, you must have. But you stayed with them. And you forgave them. How? How? One visit.
Yeah.
I'm here to see Alec McCourtland.
Your name?
Oh, I don't think I'm actually on the list. Amblin. Ingrid Amblin.
Huh. Like the, what's her name? The king with all the wives' wife.
Henry VIII?
Yeah.
No, oh, not Anne Boleyn. Amblin. A-M-B-E-L-I-N.
Sorry, I don't see it. If you're not on the PL, I can't let you through.
The
permitted list? Unless, of course, the PD's already updated it.
The
public defender?
Well, do you think you could call the PD about the PL? Sorry. I'm family.
Yeah, Mr. Gitmeyer, please. Yeah, this is Sergeant Early over at 5050. Thank you. Mr. Gitmeyer, yeah, this is Early over at Juvenile. Got somebody that wants to visit with Alec McCourtland? No, she'd be the first. Yeah, Ann Boleyn. Ingrid Ann Boleyn. Really? From the victim's family? Because we don't ever... Are you sure? Because I don't think that... All right. Thank you. Didn't say you were from that family. But Mr. Gitmeyer's approved it, so I guess it's all right. I gotta tell you, we don't do this ever. So I'm gonna need you to promise me that when you get in there, you're not gonna...
Lose my head? I promise. Coffee. From the lobby. I had to beg. They fished around there with a pencil, make sure there wasn't anything in them. I mean, it's what I do. Coffee. God. Only I use actual coffee beans. You know, it's the least you could do to make...
I didn't do it on purpose.
What? Oh my God, this isn't a timeout. What was I thinking?
I don't even know what he looked like.
What?
Your son.
He was taller than you, like his dad.
Is he...
Dead too, yes. 51, brain hemorrhage. Why the hell am I telling you this?
I'm sorry. About your husband. Yeah, that coffee seriously sucks.
You're sorry about my husband. You're sorry about my husband when you can't even say that you're sorry.
It just doesn't feel like I did it. I don't remember anything. It's totally surreal to me. It's just like it's a bad dream.
It is real. I wake up every morning to how real it is. And just because you don't feel like it's real doesn't change reality one shred. One shred.
It was alcohol, and other stuff, and my car was messed up, but I couldn't afford
I'm supposed to hate them for crushing the life out of Michael. I'm supposed to blame the alcohol and your messed up car and the other stuff for killing my son, for murdering him. God, if you can't say you're sorry, at least admit it. Admit it. Hell was I thinking? You know, the record said you're smart, but you talk like a 5-year-old.
You read about me? My foster parents were quite erudite, actually. Whetting my young mind with their succinct reasoning and engaging me in spirited discussions about the weightier issues.
You do not have the right to be sarcastic with me. You don't have the right to be anything to me. What was I thinking?
I did it.
Michael. That's obscene. Thanks, Ben. Good night.
Spill.
God, spill what?
Ingrid, it's me.
Oh, really? I went to see him.
Who?
Cortland. That kid who killed Michael.
Damn. Why?
Closure, maybe. Something?
You get it?
Not yet. Maybe never. It was torture.
You don't seem any worse.
Or better.
You still hate him?
Yes. Maybe not so much. Oh, stop it with the eyebrows.
You gonna go back?
No.
When I was a little girl, I remember hearing this story about how when an oyster got a grain of sand in them, it hurts so much it makes them want to cry.
Wow. It's really comforting.
Not done yet.
Sorry. Check. Sand. Continue.
So then after a while, the piece of sand gets all coated with their tears until finally it doesn't hurt them anymore. Plus, the sand is now a beautiful
Pearl. Nadine, that is the corniest story, but it's also kind of beautiful.
Oh, mushy old lady.
Hey.
Sorry.
School go late?
Honors club.
Rose, honey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, Mama. I just feel them when I'm here, you know?
Sand. No Alec. Ooh. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Holy 40 to life. What didn't you do? Stop it!
Why are you here?
I forgive you.
What? No!
Look, I get it. Your father was a crazy, violent animal. He killed your mother. You were 12. So you started taking drugs and drinking and doing God knows what to get it out of your head, right? Burning through foster families. So I get it. You're forgiven. I forgive you. End of story.
No!
What? I thought that's what you wanted.
No!
Well, then what do you want? I'll tell you what I want. I want to breathe again. I want to not wake up every morning and say, shit, I'm still alive. So I forgive you. You are forgiven. I just want to be done. I want to be done with this. I want to be done with you. I want to be done with everything.
I always tell people he's from Ireland because it sounds cooler, but he's really from Boston, and he doesn't get pissed because of some noble protesty crap. He gets pissed when people don't do what he wants.
Pissed off or pissed drunk?
Both. He wants what he wants. That's it. His whole deal. He wants what he wants. You never knew when he'd be there. But when he was, he brought all kinds of video games and iPhones. He said it was for us. My mom didn't buy it because she didn't drink.
Wait, your mom didn't drink?
Well, maybe when I was little and Des was around all the time, but by the time Nisi arrived... Hey, she's not what you think. She worked her ass off. She volunteered all the time at the St. Tobias food pantry. Man, if she isn't in heaven, there isn't one.
Catholic.
Was there more than one?
No, I meant that...
She hated the way Des lied. He'd stack all this stuff up in the corner and say it was for us, but then these douchebags would come over, get high, and leave with everything. And Des would be like, well, you didn't want it. But when he was high, he was awesome. He was like this skinny, R-rated Santa Claus.
Did she love him?
Maybe once. But Niecy's dad is who she really loved.
So your sister has a different dad?
Yeah. Only Mom couldn't marry him because of God.
But she had a child with him.
Is that a problem for Catholic heaven? I started using before she died.
What?
He'd been gone for like a year, and all of a sudden he's back, and he's got game boxes and TVs and a guitar, my first guitar, an actual legit Taylor. God, I just wanted him to stay and be R-rated Santa all the time. So I asked him for a hit, and he rolled one just for me. At first, nothing. But then, all of a sudden, it's like, BAM! And we're like, we're like eating everything in sight and laughing. Oh, and he pours me a shot of leprechaun juice. God, I thought it was real magic. Because for the first time, I just didn't feel scared. I felt like a normal person, you know? I felt like everyone else feels.
Nobody feels normal. Everyone just thinks everybody else does.
So it was me. I did it, just like I did your son. I ain't going to Catholic heaven or any other one, so don't forgive me. Don't you forgive me!
What happened?
You don't want to know.
No, I don't. But I think I need to.
I liked it, you know? I just liked it. I liked drinking booze and holding a joint. I don't know, it just made me feel kind of grown up in a way.
God, it's ironic.
What?
Nothing.
Yeah, I know what ironic means.
I know you do!
Anyway. Me and Des and I would get high, and sometimes he'd give me guitar lessons. Only Niecy, God, he hated her. Because of Marcus Rollin, that was her dad. Des would call Niecy a wigger, but Mom and Marcus would call her their golden child. I always wanted to be golden.
What happened to Niecy?
They split us up. The foster people. We didn't have the same dad, and our mom was dead.
Did you ever see her?
Once, after they first took us away. And I got to talk to her on the phone 2 years ago. Marcus was trying to get custody, but I was in rehab, so I didn't get to talk to her very long.
What happened?
I told you. I killed her. I was afraid she was gonna make him leave. And then I was afraid she was gonna kill him. I didn't care. I didn't care about either of them. I just cared about me. I mean, I wanted...
What? What?
I wanted what I wanted. Just like him. I want what I want. That's it. And when she picked up that knife, I was pissed, you know? She was ruining everything. And then all of a sudden, Niecy came in.
And then
I took it from her. I took the knife from her and I gave it to him.
Well, you couldn't have known.
No, I knew, and I gave it to him anyway.
Well, then what happened next?
I locked Niecy in her room.
And then what?
What do you want me to say? I tried to stop him. I did it. I smashed up the guitar instead. I smashed up the Taylor because I was pissed. I killed her.
No. You didn't. He did.
I let him!
You were 12 years old, Alec. So do you sleep? Niacin.
Huh?
He needs niacin.
You a doctor?
No.
Then nope. Why?
Anxiety. I take them too. It's just a vitamin.
And you care because...
Is there a doctor you could call to approve this?
Dr. Hasagawa. Because he chopped off her head, right?
What?
Anne Boleyn. You said you weren't gonna lose your head in there.
I mean, even our names. Peter, Rock. Then I come along, and it's Ingrid, beautiful fertility goddess. What the heck, Mom?
Now, wait a minute, wait. There was a Saint Ingrid, wasn't there?
Some dicey, discredited pseudo-saint, maybe, but compared to you, Saint frickin' Peter?
Please, Ingrid. You were still little when I went to seminary. You have no idea what I was like beforehand.
Ooh, so tell.
Never, little sister.
Tell me.
All right. When Judy broke up with me, I went crazy. I mean, completely crazy.
Yeah, Judy Franken. I thought you were gonna marry her.
So did I. And the things that I smoked, and the things that I drank, and then the girls.
No! I don't want to see that in my head.
Neither do I. But I do. And every time some wreck of a human walks in the door, it reminds me that that could be me.
So that's why you're Mr. Grace.
To whom much is forgiven. See, I'm no better than Alec McCourtland. I'm just luckier.
What is that?
Longerman's file on Alec McCourtland. You still think he's the gun that killed Michael?
No. Wreck of a human, maybe. That kid. He's drowning in his own guilt.
I know. And he won't let anyone take it away from him, and so I'm praying that you can.
Save him? Oh, no. No, I am not in the business of saving Alec McCourtland. That's your job. I'm just working on trying to not hate him.
But what if you're the only one who can?
Rose, honey!
I remember when my life was over. And I remember when it all began. Again, the old man still a smolder. The new man just a kindling wind. Oh, I remember love every day, when happiness and hope on display. And I remember wanting to play where the world was so far away. Hey, but there's a paradox to living, and the way to get is just by giving, and the way to live is just by dying, and the way to find love is to stop trying and just love.
Weapon free.
Ew. I can't believe he came back.
I didn't plan to. Did you get the
Niacin. Yes. Yeah, it made me itchy.
Oh, yeah, niacin flush. It does that.
Yeah, I read about it.
Researching to make sure that I wasn't poisoning you?
I fell asleep. For the first time since the...
Well, good. I take it too. For ADD and probably OCD, my teachers called it poor citizenship. Even now when I see citizenship on a form, I feel like I should write needs improvement.
Yes! Oh, I can never stop the...
The what? The racing thoughts, the
Oh,
distractions?
crap, yeah. I mean, sometimes I just feel trapped with...
With what? With your thoughts?
Are you my friend?
Don't push it. I'm just here.
So I've got to be religious.
You do whatever you want.
Before I quit school, I used to argue with the religious geeks. If God is all-powerful, can he build a football field so big, even he can't kick a field goal? Just to mess with him. I used to say, man makes God in his image. Oh, I thought I was so deep. I thought I made that up.
You didn't.
Yeah, I know. I really thought I didn't believe in God anymore. It'd be a lot easier.
What?
Are you my friend? I feel trapped with me.
You said that you didn't believe, but then...
Then you came back. And there's just no way you'd be here without God.
We received communion.
I didn't realize you were one of Father, what's-his-name's little group.
I'm not, but my brother is Father Wexler, so...
Well, I'm glad you're here.
There's someone else I want you to meet. Rose. This is Rose. She's my employee. Well, I was going to say she's like a daughter to me. Rose sings.
A little.
And she is ridiculously smart. You know, she's gonna go to UC, pre-law.
Cool.
Alec wants to major in music someday.
So why law?
A friend of mine was killed and
Rose wants to help people.
Mama, I can't.
She also tutors third graders at Murchison Elementary, and all the kids.
He was my boyfriend, actually.
Rose, don't.
You know who I'm talking about?
No, I don't. Do you mean?
Yes. Funny, he promised me he wouldn't go anywhere. That he wouldn't leave me right before I saw him for the last time.
What is this?
I felt the same way about you, Alec, until I met you, and so I thought if Rose met you...
you fixed things, didn't you? You made sure I'd never see him again.
Rose.
And now, you're taking her away from me? You're like some black hole that sucks everything down into it. Why law? So I can send people like you where they belong.
No!
What, you're gonna hurt me too? Well, guess what you already have?
Rose! Rose, I'm sorry. I thought you... Honey, listen, just wait a second.
It's okay, officer. He knows me. Can I talk to him? Would that be okay?
5 minutes.
You break that bad enough, you won't be able to play the guitar. Penance, of course.
What?
You give up the only thing that you have, and maybe God...
No, I was just pissed.
Real penance isn't a knife to cut. It's medicine to heal.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm walking dead anyway.
Me too.
What?
Walking dead. Zombies. We all are.
Psycho priest.
Did you ever see I Am Legend?
What, the movie?
With Will Smith.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, the book was better, but it's a great theology text. See, there's this man, the Will Smith character, and he hunts zombies, right? In the end, they capture him. And he finds out that some of them are still alive. Some of the ones that he's been killing.
Living, Walking Dead.
The book is great. Seriously. It turns out they have these pills, this medicine that keeps them alive. So even though they're zombies, they don't eat people like the dead ones do. They watch out for each other and they keep each other alive.
You're a total geek.
The geeks shall inherit the earth.
Isn't that the meek?
Ha! You do know your Bible. See, we have the pill.
What?
Jesus is our pill. He keeps us alive. We breathe out the disease that makes us walking dead when we confess our sins and take in his life and his blood. The ability to be alive even though we were dead.
Look, I'm so sorry. No, I'm sorry.
I brought someone.
No, please.
It's okay, Mom.
Michael, I
know. I love you.
I love you too, Michael. Michael was like maybe 13, and after Mass one Sunday, he goes up in the middle of everyone and says, "Papa Peter, how do I get girls?" God. He had this mischievous innocence.
Oh, I wish I'd known him.
Oh, you would have loved him. So anyway, Peter looks at my son and says, "There are 3 things that girls like." And then he notices that right there's this group of little old ladies, and they're standing there with their mouths hanging open. And he looks at him and he goes, "What? I wasn't born a priest." It's so crazy.
He's kind of demented, you know.
Yes.
He's massively into Star Trek and zombies.
Oh, and don't even get him started on the Beatles. St. John, St. Paul, St. George, St. Ringo.
Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
Well, they only reinvented music. What, backtracking?
Are you kidding me right
phase
now?
shifting, multi-tracking, and their chord progressions are totally sick.
You know, one Sunday he did an entire homily on the lyrics to Blackbird. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see.
All your life, you were only waiting.
For this moment to be free. Ooh.
So I finished that song.
Well, one that you couldn't...
Yeah.
Well,
I just finally figured out that it wasn't about a girl.
well, sing it to me.
Been looking for love that could never be broken. Impossible love that couldn't exist. A love that can hear me when words are not spoken. That even my unfaithful heart can't resist. Maybe I'll never know if I can find you, or if you are even alive. But you are the one thing that I bind to, the reason that I can survive. I need you to light up these dark, lonely halls. Need to know you know my innermost walls. Need you to live where I've wandered alone. Need you to make my heart into your home.
Not just your song, Alec.
I'm pretty freaked out about going back to court.
I know.
Could you pray for me?
Well, sure. We'll pray together.
No. Just you.
Lord, bless this young man tomorrow. Be with him.
We have heard well-prepared presentations by Counsels Longerman and Gittmeyer, and I see no reason not to rule at this time. Alec McCourtland, this court has shown tremendous leniency on your behalf. It is the very real intent of the Hamilton County juvenile system to rehabilitate young people, not throw them away. But when every effort fails, your almost immediate violation of court order, Mr. McCourtland, coupled with the clear warning I gave you previously, speak loudly of your need for harsher discipline. Yes, defense has made a dramatic case. It is extraordinary that Mrs. Amblin would visit or even be allowed to visit Mr. McCourtland in lockup. However, such circumstances say more about Mrs. Amblin's character than yours. You have shown no willingness to change. Hence, I am inclined to sentence you to extended incarceration at DYS until the age of 25, at which time
he has changed, Your Honor.
Mrs. Amblin, this hearing is concluding. There are procedures for testifying. Mr. McCourtland's defense did not submit any...
He doesn't know anything about this. I'm sorry, Your Honor, it's just... Would it change the outcome if Mr. McCourtland had a legal guardian?
It might. But Mrs. Amblin, CPS has documented the fact that Mr. McCourtland does not have a legal guardian.
I've applied for legal guardianship of Alec McCourtland.
We do it this time,
Well, let's
my
do it.
way. All right? Let's go.
Let's go?
We're done.
All
Let's
right,
go.
let's go.
I'm
very sorry, but I
You're
don't-
sorry?
We can
How do you
absolutely-
lose a child?
I
Child.
didn't lose
He's not
the child.
even 18.
Can I help you?
Yes. My Alec McCourtland was supposed to be brought here a half an hour ago by Detective Carney.
We're aware of that, Mrs.
Amblin! It's Mrs. Amblin!
Oh, Carney's car was here.
Did you call Detective Carney?
Yes, he never answered. When narcotics officers are
Oh my
on duty,
God.
they usually...
We really should wait until we hear from Carney.
What, wait till he gets off of work a couple hours from now? Alec could be dead by then.
What if you find him? I mean, what are you gonna do?
I don't know, Peter. But I just can't sit here and not do anything.
Ingrid!
What up, H?
So, listen, dude. I got some contacts in the burbs.
Who you saying?
You know, rich white kids? Just itching for this shit.
Where did he get the money? And why is he still there?
We can't handle this ourselves. I'm calling Carney.
Damon?
What's up?
Damon, I got a way for us to make some money.
Ingrid, no!
Alec!
Who the hell's this? Who is she?
No, 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 no!
No. You okay?
Okay.
You're okay, you're okay, you're okay.
Please stop! Through this holy oil and his great mercy, may God forgive you for any sins that you may have committed.
You're okay, you're okay, you're okay.
It was a sting.
What?
Well, you think I just happened to show up? Look, it was his idea. He said he would do it with or without us. So I said, look, it wasn't supposed to go down like that.
He's 17.
We've been trying to nail this guy for months.
I don't care what you've been trying. You don't put a kid at risk. And my sister.
I heard.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Look, I know I screwed up. And Judge Graham knows it too, trust me. She set me straight on procedure. But the shooter and the kingpin are down for the count. Look, the guy's phone list is golden. All kinds of NTs are on there. Anyway, the kid's been readmitted to Merskin. You're authorized to pick him up and bring him back at any time. The hours are on there.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, Father.
For when you're ready.
Life is just a game we play to pass away the years. Yeah, that's what I used to say, but it never stopped one tear. And a tear is just a drop, you see, in an ocean of regrets. And a sea of grief could never free a heart so far in debt, in debt. Even though I know I'm not enough, I keep trying anyway. I keep thinking when I'm up to snuff, I could blow this fog away. But if I had 1,000,000 years and all my Sundays too, I could never set the balance straight for the things I didn't do, didn't do. Someday I'll know, and I'll never forget. No, no, no. What I do in the end's what matters. So I won't fall in love with regrets. No
You can see the difference even while she's sleeping. Now, had we argued, Shooter woke up and told us we were both wrong. I'll pick you up first tomorrow and you can help me bring her home.
I should go.
Why? Alec, you belong here.
No, I can't.
It was your prayer.
I put her here. Don't you get that?
Now stop it. Stop it! What? You are not the center of the universe, Alec. Things don't happen just because of you. You think God gets up every morning and says, boy, I'd like to do a lot of terrific stuff today, but I just can't because Alec's gonna screw it up.
How can you say that?
Say what? Talk like I'm a regular person? Because I am a regular person, Alec. I eat, I sleep, I poop, I have stupid ideas that can be more sinful than you might think. But that's when God invades me again, because that's what he does. He is my medicine for stupid. He's the pill that keeps me alive.
No, I
Alec.
can't let him inside. Don't you get that, you psycho? It's full of shit in here. Full of shit and darkness and hell, and I can't.
He's already inside. Let him finish what he started.
No, I killed. Let go of me. Get off of me. Just get off. Just get off. No, just let me go.
It is time for you to stop thinking about yourself. That woman over there, that crazy, wonderful, caffeinated Madonna needs your love.
No, I don't deserve it.
Of course you don't. None of us do. Haven't you figured that out yet? You're her son.
No, I'm the one who
Tell
killed
God
her
he's
son.
the one that made the arrangement. I'm merely an observer.
No, it was me. I killed her son. And I killed my mother, and I almost killed her.
And you're leaving someone out. Who put him there?
I did.
I did.
And so did I.
No. After what I did to you, the bullet.
I chose that bullet, Alec. And he chose that.
You saved my life. Twice.
No choice. You're my pearl. It's a long story.
I think I'm ready to go to confession now.
Been looking for love that can never be broken. Impossible love that couldn't exist. A love that can hear me when words are not spoken, that even my unfaithful heart can't resist. Maybe I'll never know if I can find you, or if you are even alive. But you are the one thing that I bind to, the reason that I can survive. I need you to light up these dark, lonely halls. Need to know you know my innermost walls. Need you to live where I've wandered alone. Need you to make my heart into your home. Well, I heard of a man who vanished completely, had riches and power like an old king of Spain, but nobody whispered or spoke his name sweetly. In the end, he was only a stain on the world. Maybe I'll never know if I can find you, or if you are even alive. But you are the one.
Is that your mom?
That I bind to, the reason that I can survive.
Yep.
I need you to light up these dark, lonely halls. Need to know you know my innermost walls. Need you to live where I've wandered alone. Need you to make my heart into your home. Need you to live where I've wandered alone. Need you to make my heart into your home.
Father, I'm on fire, and I'm burning up for you, 'cause it's filled me with desire to know what's really, truly in your will for me. I know that you will show me, 'cause you answer every knock on your door. Lord, I'm just a baby, but I'm learning how to crawl, and I'm hoping someday maybe I can grow up taller than I stood before. And I know you'll use me more, 'cause you answer every knock on your door. And I like to sing this song out loud so everyone can hear. And if there's someone in the crowd who's longing to get nearer to thee, then Father, work through me, 'cause you changed my life. It's you I'm living